Yo, it's time to show you. I can show you the what the Okay. Okay. Yeah, complete and utter bull. If you buy that, you have less brain cells than me. Anyways, let's see what's in the card shop today. A Necron unit for 400 compared to a Orc unit who is just as good and maybe even better, but cost less. Let's see. That costs less and is better. This one cost less and is better because costs just as much and is better. Cost less and is better. That is just crazy. Okay, let me explain why all of these, which cost one more energy or stuff like that, are better than this. Because you see, this, I can get nearly the same exact thing with the base Necron Warlords with just his primary card ability. The only difference is when reanimated gain +2 ranged attack and +2 health. But the thing about reanimating a unit is that you're not always going to be in a position where you can, and most of the time it's not worth it because it would be better to wait on that one super good card that when reanimated can change the game. Well, that's how I feel early on, right at my current level of the game. Anyways, let me show you the Eldar. Oh, the game was updated, so things might be a little bit different. Okay. That cost 8. I definitely don't want it. Cost 6. Replace those two. Mediocre. Alright, and this is one of... Now, this...
soulless abominations will devour all.
Yeah, they'll devour your... I'm gonna stop myself right there. Oh, hold on. Does he just get a... No, he gets a Termagen every turn. So he just got super lucky and immediately drew that in his first turn. Alright, anyways. This is, the the first Eldar Warlord's ability. You summon one of these guys, who normally cost 1, but you spend 2 to just pull him out of who knows where. Now, I'll call him in and end my turn. Yeah, because he can't attack yet. Unless things changed, but I don't think they changed that much in the update. Now, the Eldar's whole thing is that when one of their people die, they'll, well, most of them. There's some guys like this who, and, yep, there we go, he died. Oh, but I can't even get it. Jeez. That's one of the crucial flaws with Eldar, is that chances are you probably won't even get the chance. Those are a waste on pretty much lore-wise. When an Eldar dies, they have these things on them called a waystone, which pretty much just keeps them from going to Slanesh who will then torture them for the well, no, not torture them. Slanesh will just eat them. Slanesh will eat them. So yeah, complete and utter suffering. Choose an effect and oh my gosh. Ripper Swarm. Swarm, when played on the left side of the ship, is combined with the that's... Hold on. Hold on. Why does that sound OP? Either way, that's going to work out for me. Yeah, deal damage to the warrior. But now I can't do anything else. Well, it was either that or I get another Eldar who they will just destroy.
This cannot be done.
But now I can't. He can get something new. If it has Swarm, it could be very annoying. It has Swarm. Oh, of course he gets another one. They combine. Kind of OP. Just kind of, you know. No, it's not kind of. It's super OP. What the? So pretty much, if you were to, it's just annoying. Because now, if I were to attack him, I'd have to attack him twice to kill him. So instead, I'm gonna do that. Armor 1, blast. Let's see, no, I'll die. It'll die anyways. Should I do Because I don't have a waystone, because deal 3 damage and yes. And now I'll deploy that. It'll distract them. It works out for me. Then I'll finish destroying that next turn. As long as he doesn't do something that he's probably going to do because he has more than one working brain, so. And then destroys my waystone. And then he's going to play. Oh, he played something else, but it's just as annoying. And, oh, it doesn't have Swarm. But also, I can't do a single piece of damage to it because its armor is 2. Oh, but I can only attack it. Oh, I can do 1 damage. Huh. So, what to do? What to do? I don't have any troops. He has 3. I can play this. And then I can give it stealth. Let's see what stealth does. Cannot be targeted. I can give it flank. Alright, well, let's try to keep this guy alive for a little bit. Give him some stealth, too. He does 2 damage for me. And he can't be killed immediately! Hooray! He's alive! Alright, let's see how long he lives. How much do you want to bet they'll have some kind of thing that'll get him dead this turn? Wait, what? Wait, no. What? Hold on. Oh, wasn't that nice? He just hit me too. Hippity hoppity, get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. That was a waste, giving him Shuriken too, because he's going to die anyway. Anyways, let's watch him die. 3 damage. Another 3 damage. He served us so well. Now, are you ready to watch these 2 new guys die? Oh, and they destroyed his waystone. So, after this, we're going to analyze how screwed this was straight from the beginning. Oh, look. 2 more. And no matter what I do, they're going to do 3 damage to me. Oh, hey, at least I get some waystones.
This cannot be done.
I'm pretty sure the craft world's already fallen. Oh, and they just ignore the fact that this guy is Vanguard. Ain't that nice. So, let's analyze what'll happen. Well, they'll probably use this guy to destroy this. Then they'll use this guy to destroy this. And then they'll just completely literally destroy me. Won't that be so much fun? Or maybe they'll like to watch me torture. Or maybe they'll like to watch me suffer. I don't know. Because I'm currently suffering. Nope, they are. Oh wow, he didn't die. Now he is, though. Oh, and he didn't even get to do any damage back because he doesn't have range. Isn't that fun? Oh, he didn't even... He just wants me to suffer. He wants to watch me suffer. Alright, well, let's give him a show. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I did not read fucking description.
This cannot be done.
Okay. Give you that.
Surround them! Strangle them like the serpent!
Well, I have some sort of... I'd be happy if I just got 1 skull. One skull and I'll be happy. I might run out of storage space, so this video might abruptly end. Oh, look, 2 more.
This cannot be done.
So they have to choose from... Oh. And they can still kill one more of my units. Fun. Oh no, 2 more. My sniper, which would allow me to destroy these. Or this, and it wouldn't get rid of my sniper. Oh, and my turret, which they luckily didn't kill because they didn't switch their range. Overtime! Hooray! Let's see what I get. Alright. 3 waystones, and you would get more stuff on the raid floor. Too bad I haven't been getting any waystones. It's like that was an oversight. Or maybe a feature that they added so the Eldar wouldn't get too OP, which was then became an oversight. Anyways, you guys aren't here to hear me point out how dumb this game is. You're here to watch me suffer, aren't you? So, they can continue torturing me, or they could just end it this round if they really wanted to. Because I don't have anything with Vanguard, so they can just have these attack me and I'd be dead. If they remember to switch the range attack, of course, but either way, they can kill me. There are so many combinations, and they're still going to keep on playing the beats they can. Because they know that they have me in stranglehold. And all I can do is watch as they show me everything that they've had this whole time. Oh, look. They're making a all-powerful beam that can destroy me in 1 hit. Huh. What a major oversight. That they can make a Termagant that has 5 melee damage, 10 ranged damage, and 10 health. And then have me have to watch my enemy destroy each and every single thing I love. Each and every single one of my units. Just slowly disappearing. Oh, yeah,
This cannot be done.
Oh, it's not even enough to activate his ability. This guy is just making me suffer. So, we're on round 11. And I have some very powerful cards. But the thing is, they're all super expensive, and I don't have any stratagems that I need to pair with them. Nor do I have enough waystones to use for their abilities that will help them be able to keep me alive. And this is the central problem with most of these factions. I'll probably do the Necron videos today too. Now, since he's toying with me, he's attacking my strong guy right here, who was doing a lot of damage back. And now he has no excuse to end this all. Yep, and then end me with your warlord, please, already. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he forgot to switch it to ranged again. Alright. Let's see what I got. I didn't get more waystones. Hold on. Spirit stone. But it's called a waystone. They don't even have the things named correctly. This
We
shows
must
you
hurry.
how much effort they put into this game. If you didn't know, this is made by the same people who made Horus Heresy. another Warhammer game. Now, chances are... Oh, I forgot to switch to ranged. It doesn't matter. I should have died sooner. I should have died a lot sooner than that. He was just toying with me at that point. I just put myself out of my misery. Yep, and I lost points, and I gained literally nothing. Maybe I got some progress in a challenge. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, we'll go to rewards. Literally nothing. Alright, now to go to the deck and explain the crucial flaw that happens. So, we'll go in. So, the main thing, the main unit that I had at the beginning were these. Storm Guardians. 2 melee damage and 2 health. Now, what's the problem with this? Well, if you go and look at any warlord, just any of them, you'll see that they all have a base all the base ones that you get early on, because I'm pretty sure there's other warlords, but they all do 2 melee damage and 2 ranged damage. Which means all one has to do to take out my Storm Guardian is just switch to ranged. And boom. They take 1 damage, get rid of my Storm Guardian, and if it's something like the Endless Swarm, the Tevergen, he has 40 health. And let's find what he used at the beginning. A Ripper Swarm. This is what he had at the beginning, which completely and utterly ruins me. It's a 1 cost, and it has Tide, which means when he plays it, he gets another one for free. So, he plays 1, you have 2 energy at the beginning, so he gets to play a second one. So, let's do the math. What happens when you have when your enemy can do 4 damage in a single turn? Well, they're going to... But if they do that whole 4 damage, they're going to lose a unit. Well, they'll do the most practical way of dealing the most damage without losing a unit, which is using their Warlord to destroy my Storm Guardian, since their Warlord has 40 health, and then destroying the Waystone. The Eldar faction's whole thing, Waystones, which allows them to get buffs. See here? Oh, right, it's called a Spirit Stone, because they don't know what they want to call it. The Wraithblade, this kept me alive for 1 turn, which has Vanguard, would get armor. And that only costs 1 Waystone. But I had to wait to use that unit, because I couldn't even get 1 Waystone. Let's look at another one. Wraithlord. Gain 4 melee and 4 ranged attack. I didn't play this because I only had 2 Spirit Stones. And even 2 rounds later, when I got the Wraith Knight, and I was at 11 energy, I'm pretty sure, was when I played the Wraith Knight, I still did not have enough Spirit Stones. Which tells you how many units he was able to put out and I was not able to destroy. Since I was not able to collect enough, I couldn't even collect 3 Waystones. And I was lucky to even have made it up to round 10. Because a lot of the time what will happen is you'll get something like Veteran Guardians, and not even Warlocks. You'll get Weapons Platform. You'll get a lot of Stratagems. Maybe a Wraith Blade. A Blade Storm. Because these guys rely on stratagems. And they're and their abilities that they get from waystones, and the abilities that they have in of themselves. But all of them, here, look at this one, Dire Ranger. 1 melee, 4 ranged. Well, all you have to do, get 2 units to do 2 melee damage, switch them to melee, and have them attack in melee. They take 1 damage each. And they get to block you from having to take 4 damage. Or another unit from 4 damage. And now that's 4 energy that I used in 1 turn. Completely gone. Just because they had something that was better in that situation. This early game, and things might go differently once I get more cards, and that's if I play long enough to get more cards. But this isn't a fun early game if I can't be a faction that I want to be. And here's the 2 factions that I see the most in this game: Chaos and Leviathan. And you want to know why? Well, let's look at Leviathan. 40 health. Each turn, you can make a Termagant. Here's the Termagant. Costs 2. And has tide 3. So so even though it's not like others, where you have to, what is it? You can play it right at the beginning of the game. Chances are, you don't have to worry about that, because whatever the enemy can play right at the beginning won't get you down to as much health as them. And then you have Chaos Hurricane, the World Claimer. His ability: Hellspear Assault. Gives flying and blast. What does blast do? Oh, well, it's an area of effect. So, he gets to do, let's say you're playing as the Eldar, and you get to go first, and you're so happy because you get to play you get to summon your Storm Guardian. Well, guess what he does? Instead of playing a unit, he just uses his Hellspear Assault, goes into melee, and attacks. Not only dealing 2 damage to your warlord, but getting rid of your... Or no, he goes into range. He goes into range, and he destroys your little Storm Guardian, and does 2 damage to your warlord, and he only takes 1 damage. And then, he also has the Obliterator, the Vex Mechanator. And, let's look at some of his cheaper things. What about a Chosen? Well, Rally. Trigger an effect when this unit is played from the hand. Gain a Dark Pact. How much does a Dark Pact normally cost? Well, let's see. Abaddon's Chosen. Give a Dark Pact. Gift of Chaos. Give 2 random Dark Pacts to a friendly unit. And a lot of units are made to benefit from these Dark Pacts. And I don't mean that just they synergize well with the different things that Dark Pacts can give them. No, I mean, if they're given a Dark Pack, they get another bonus on top of that. I'm not sure which units, because I haven't used Chaos, because personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Chaos lore-wise. And that's what a Warhammer game should be about. You should be able to use any faction you want and have a chance of winning, because it's a strategy game, but at the same time, it's a strategy game that's meant to be fair. Even in real life. Oh my gosh. I hope that my alarm isn't in the video. Sorry, it's just... we have homework. And I'm not recording videos so often. But, even in real life, sure, hold on, there's a mail system? Oh, For competitive play, including season rewards and enhancements to connectivity issues. New content creator. Alright, I might look at content creating in this game too. But it's just, even in real life with Warhammer, you can get any faction you want, and sure, it might not be the best faction, but there's a lot more to it than just playing the game. You also have the books, you have the art, you have the painting, you have the building, you have the customization. But with this early game, you have little to no customization. You have 6 factions to choose from, each with only 6 commanders. And you don't the only one of these guys who I've heard of is Hurricane, and that's only because I played Tacticus. So, if you're a Tau fan, you have nothing to gain from this game currently. It's better to go ahead and download Tacticus, which is a much better game. It has a much better progression system. The only thing wrong with Tacticus is that it's a little hard to get characters. But the thing is, at least you're able to get characters, and those characters feel strong, and you can choose pretty much whichever ones you want. But the thing is, it also gives you a reason to level up each and every single one of them, because there will be events happening. And yes, I get the fact that this game is new, so there's no events right now. But that I shouldn't have to wait for events. I should be able to come here and play day one and be proud of it. I shouldn't have to wait till there's an event, and so that way I can go and say that, yeah, I was here day one, but I have nothing to show for it. Except for the fact that I have no head start, because they'll have hopefully fixed the game by then. And Horus Heresy isn't much better than this. Well, no, Horus Heresy is better than this because you feel the progression, because you can. It helps you focus better. And here, the thing about Horus Heresy is that most of the time when I was playing it, no, Horus, whatever, the other game made by this company is called Horus something. It's about the Horus Heresy. You would mostly go up against bots. But the thing is, the bots weren't bad, and at the same time, they weren't good. So you wouldn't notice the fact that it says up in the corner on their username, bots. And then, as soon as you finish the game, instead of showing this, it had all the things at the bottom, and you would probably get some kind of reward. Unlike in this, where chances are you're not getting one of these done every game. You're not trying to get a daily skull. And the daily login bonus really isn't that good in this game. And in Horus Heresy, sure, there's not a lot of customization early on. Well, actually, no, there is, because with Horus Heresy, there are events and stuff, which in this version would kind of be the draft. But no, in Horus Heresy, there was 3 things that I saw, 3 different game modes that I saw right away. There was campaign, which was a story of some kind that changes. I'm not sure how often. All I know is that it would alternate. Then there was the draft mode, which is just like this one, except it was, Horus Heresy. And then there was the normal multiplayer. But the thing about them was that it was, chances are you were going against somebody who had the bots most likely had the same exact deck as you were using, or another one. So what they could play. You know what their cards could do. You knew what to expect. But with this, yes, I would prefer to have more options, but we have 6 options. And there's no real skill-based matchmaking because there's not a super big community, I'm guessing, right now. And I know and from Horus Heresy, I know that these developers know how to make AI. So what they need to do is they need to get a working AI. It doesn't matter what faction it is. And they just need it so that way you're going up against it your first match of the day as a warm-up. So that way, then you can go ahead and you'll have some kind of reward each day just for going and playing a single game. And then if you want, you can keep on playing and you can try to get better against other people. Because that's what your objective in a game is it's to get better. And there's this practice tab, but the thing about it is that if it's as long as a normal game, but I'm not getting any reward from it, why would I go and play it? Because, yes, it's going to teach me how to play the game more, but let's see. Let's look at this. So, Adept of the Codex. Chapter Command. 3 of these are for things that are for warlords I don't even have. Let's look at the orcs. This is the guy who you have. So for the orcs, there's 2. Necrons. 3. Chaos. Oh, the very first one for Chaos isn't even for the one you have. Neither is the second one. The third one is. 4th one isn't. 5th is. 6th isn't. So for Chaos, you have 2 that's made for early game players. Eldar, first one. 3rd one. 4th one. So it seems like each faction has 3 warlords right now. But there's only 2 to 3 tutorials for them. And the thing is, I very much doubt that all of the cards in these decks are the actual cards that you're starting out with in the beginning for each of these factions. Maybe one of them is, but that means there's one tutorial, and so there's one playstyle that you have access to at the beginning that might actually bring you through with a victory in this game, and that's if your enemy doesn't have some kind of crazy deck that's made for every single situation. Because I'm telling you, there's probably some strategy nerd out there who plays this game because this is Warhammer. This is Warhammer. This is the final boss of nerd. This is the final boss of nerd. This is when you're in your middle. This is when you're getting all. I don't even know what this is for, bro. I'm trying to start a Warhammer club at my school, and I'm about to say that this is for people in their middle 30s, but it's really not. It's for everybody. But if you really want to get into it, you're probably going to be getting into it in like your middle 30s when you're starting to get a little old, you have some extra money on the side, and you're really able to afford getting into the Warhammer hobby. But that's what having all these games is good. Because you get an introduction into the Warhammer hobby, you get to learn about all the factions without having to go out and buy all the books and do all of this and that. Which is also why the fact that people make YouTube videos on Warhammer is really nice too. But then, most of the games that you can get on a phone, which you know is a device that nearly everybody has in this day and age. Most of them aren't good. They don't give you the story. Horus Heresy, it gives you the story of the Horus Heresy, some of the fights, but does it really tell you a lot? No. No. The campaign that was going on when I was there, it was there for like 7 days at least. What does it tell you? Well, first off, Alfarius. Alfarius, so the play style is, so like, you can give your enemy, like, cards that, I'm not asking what you can do, I'm asking what's the story. Oh, you fight. Against who? Oh, like, I think there was, like, an Ogren, and there was, like, an Imperial Guard, and there was a Adeptus Mechanicus, and there was one of those yellow guys who build the fortresses, who are really hard to fight against, who I couldn't beat. And now, let's compare that to Tacticus. Okay, well, first thing you do when you install the game. Sir, we've crash landed on a planet. There are Necrons everywhere. Sir, where are my brothers? Where are my brothers? I must fight to find my brothers. I must regroup with them. Brother, there you are. Come on, let's go and find our other brothers. Brother, I fear we are the only ones left on this planet. Sister of battle, join us. We shall go and avenge our fallen sisters. Yeehaw! For the Emperor! It's good. You get story, and at the same time, you get gameplay. Because at the beginning of each mission, it gives you some story, and it's not like the stories are completely connected to the rest of Warhammer, but it helps you understand these characters who I'm not sure if they're connected to the rest of War. Like I said, I'm not sure where exactly they're connected, but it gives you an idea on how these factions work. And that's what's so good about it. Compared to something like this. The only place I saw some story was right at the beginning. And that wasn't connected to the rest of it at all. That was a tutorial. Okay, I'm going to end it here because my family's calling me. I'll do the Necron video in a minute.